Race 2 basically is a continuation of where Race 1 ended. So they've introduced obviously a lot of new characters because quite a few characters in Race 1 had actually been killed. So they've introduced new characters, it's a new plot, and it's all about revenge and betrayal. I think it's just a lot of fun to do very different roles and to do different things, you know, with whatever movies you take up, with whatever characters you do. And I think, you know, like when I chose a murder 2 or when I chose a houseful 2, it was about just doing different things, you know, stuff that maybe the audiences hadn't seen me doing. So also when Race 2 came, it was such an interesting character, you know, everyone is very negative as well, you know, you find like a lot of negative characters in the movie, and I just thought that would be quite interesting to do. Yeah, I think we worked very hard on the look and just making sure that it stood out, that all the 3 girls I think stood out in the movie. Race 1, I think the best thing, and I think everyone agrees with this, was the story, the plot, you know, the content and the script. I think it just took everyone by, you know, by shock that what happened in the end and what kind of a climax they had, and I think that really stood out for Race 1. And I think that they do try to keep that in mind with this brand, that, you know, Race is about mystery, it's about suspense, it's edge of the seat, you know, entertainment, you know, so they've definitely achieved that with Race 2 as well, you know, like the story has so many different twists and turns, and the audience is always guessing, you know, okay, who's going to betray this person, who's going to do this, you know, so you never know, like, I mean, who's negative, who's positive, you know, and I think till the very end it kind of just like keeps you on the edge of your seat. I find comedy like a lot of fun to do because, you know, like you're laughing all the time, you know, and like people are just like making fools out of themselves, and like that's the whole point, because you're trying to make the audience laugh. So like every day there's no seriousness, you don't have to worry so much, like it's very spontaneous even with your lines. So comedy I think is like, it's really fun to do. I do have a solo song with Seth, and it's kind of like a seduction song. It's a little bit similar, I think, along the lines of maybe Katrina in Touch Me, Touch Me. But, I mean, obviously it's in a different kind of like scenario and stuff, but there is a solo song with Seth, which is like seduction, seducing.